Hi guys, so I just wanted to give you some of my May favorites. I haven't done a favorites video in a very long time and I apologize for that, but as I've said multiple times before, I'm going crazy with school and things like that, but now the semester is over, yay, and I could finally focus on some things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to do my May favorites. I have just a few things in front of me. I'm just going to pick and grab. I don't really have a specific order. And I do want to let you know that my next video that I have planned is going to be like summer favorites and things like that. So it'll be things that to like look out for in the summer, things that'll help complete a summer look, things that are useful in summer, like certain sunscreens and like sun care, any kind of sun care things like for sunburns and sunscreens, perfumes, bath and body stuff, makeups, that's not even how that works, but all different kinds of stuff, nail polish, like trendy, whatever. So that's the next video, keep an eye out for that, and this one is May favorites. So first, I hope you guys had a great semester if you're in school. I hope you're celebrating that it's over. I'm so happy. This is my first summer where I don't have classes in about 4 years, and I'm very, very happy right now. So let me just get straight into this. So the first things that I've been looking at, and you guys know that I went a little crazy with the Bath & Body Works candles recently, so I've determined that my favorite one is suntan. And that's it right there. And I don't think that's a shock because I was raving about it before I even burned it. But I burned it just a little bit, and it's amazing. It smells like water babies, like copper tone. It just brings me back to being a kid. It has a little bit of like a coconutty smell to it, but it definitely has that water baby smell, and it just reminds me of slathering on the water babies before running into the beach or the pool, and it just brings me right back to being a kid. And it's a little more refined than just straight up water babies, but it's pretty close. So these are $9.50. They were recently 2 for $10, but I don't know if they're doing that sale right now. But the little ones, the tiny votives, are 2 for $5, so you can get that. And I already bought a backup of this, so I've never bought a backup of a candle in my life. So so that's that. And while we're on Bath & Body Works stuff, I'll just show you. My also 2 favorite things this month are these 2 scents. This is Malibu, and this is really summery, and this has like a creamy pineapple, slightly coconut smell to it. It says juicy pineapple, California orange, and creamy coconut milk, and that's what it smells like. It says Malibu. I don't know too much about that, but to me it reminds me of like a Hawaiian drink. This makes me think of Hawaii. So I have the matching, I have the lotion and the body wash, and when you wear both of them together you just smell like you just walked right out of the beach or a Hawaiian thing. The other one is Wild Citrus Sunflower, and that's this one. And this one is Sunflower, Sparkling Clementine, and Luscious White Nectarine, and this is nice. This is a bright, fresh, sparkling kind of scent, and this is, I use this in the morning because I find this to be really peppy and happy, and I have the soap and the lotion for this, so this is really nice for the morning. Something else, yeah, we'll just keep in the fragrance realm. Something else that I've been falling back in love with this month was Yves Saint Laurent Parisienne, and I just bought this a few months ago. I bought this when they had that last sale, and when I bought it, I was like, oh, this smells really nice, it's gonna be great in the spring. And then I kind of like wore it a lot during the spring, and I was like, alright, let me switch it up. And I smelled a lot of the rose petals in the spring, which it does dry down to rose petals, and I love the rose petal smell. But maybe it's just the perspective of summer or whatever, but now I'm smelling more of the raspberry, so now it's like a raspberry rose petal mixture, and I really like it for summer. It's really light, and I would never wear this in like fall or winter because it's too light for fall or winter, but for summer it's almost like deeper and like a little sexy, and it's weird because it's so light in the winter and the autumn, but in summer it's like deep. Does that make sense? I don't know, I'm probably nuts. So that's that. And then I've also fell back in love with Too Faced Lashgasm, and that's their mascara, and this came with one of their kits. I think that bag kit that I had during the summer, during the Christmas. And I haven't really used it all that much, but now I've been using it a lot. And I like the way it comes out, of course. See, I like the way everything's really separated, and I like the way that they're not clumpy. I didn't do any liner today, so my eyes don't look all that defined, but I like the way that they're not clumpy. I'm also loving the Trader Joe's Enrich lotion. I just wish this SPF was higher. It's SPF 15. So I just use this under my makeup and then I put on the rest of my stuff. But I use that on days when I know I'm going to be inside or not outside so much. It's just good to have something there. And trust me, I'm going to do a video about sun care because I have yet another biopsy that from sun stuff. So yeah, stay out of tanning booths and stuff like that. Okay? So I also picked up, and you guys know from a while ago, this flat top e.l.f. brush, and I picked this up completely on a whim, and I'm so in love with the way that this deposits color. I have on just a little bit of Hervana, or the blush from Benefit, right along here, and it gives like such a perfect glow the way that it goes. I don't know if I might be a little washed out from the light, but the way that I apply it is just dab it on the powder, and then just kind of like brush like that, and then back up. So I really like the way it applies powder because it's very even and it doesn't have like too much on the top. It's just even the whole way through, and then you can kind of go through and disperse the color. So, and it's really awesome for me with bronzers and anything matte. Speaking of bronzers and anything matte, I've been using from my Too Faced The Dreams palette, I've been using the Chocolate Soleil bronzer for contour, and Cocoa Rose as a matte blush. Cocoa Rose is so pretty. It's a very, very light pink, and it's really pretty. It's like a mauvey pink. And then Chocolate Soleil is this really light matte bronzer. And that actually smells like chocolate. It smells kind of cool. So I've been using that as contour and thing. And you can kind of see, I didn't really swatch heavy, but there's the blush. So I've been using that with my flat top brush, and I really liked it. I also bought some nail polish, some brushes to use for nail polish, and I got these at AC Moore, the craft store, and they were 50 cents on clearance, and they're from Nicole brand, and this is a 10/0, and this is 9015. This is a teeny tiny little fine brush, and then I have the 9024, and this is round 5/0, and that still has some paint on it, but that's teeny tiny, but it's like longer. And I've been using those to draw details, and I used the big one today because we're having like a Hawaiian themed barbecue, so I used the big one to do the flowers and the dots, and I used the little one to do like the details on the flower. And the base color is Bariel Santini. So I used those brushes, and this is what the brush package looks like. It says Painter's Choice, and they were 50 cents on clearance, so that's pretty cool. And I like that they were 50 cents because if I ruin them or something like that, I don't care that much. The last thing, second to last thing that I'm going to show you guys is from OPI, and it is from the new Spider-Man collection, and it is a new nail polish called Just Spotted the Lizard. And this, from looking at it, maybe you guys can tell, is the dupe of Chanel's Peridot nail polish. Some people say Peridot, some people say Peridot. It's my birthstone, I'm calling it Peridot. So this is the color, and it's the olivey green. A Peridot is actually lighter than this, but it's like an olivey green, this. And the duochrome is really hard to capture, but I'm sure you guys are seeing the bronze, but there's also like blue and turquoise in there that flash in certain lights. I'm just gonna like rotate until you guys can see it. Let me actually take you guys back here. So there you could see that blue. So there's the bronzy, and on the side there's that blue. So it's a really gorgeous color, and I think it does a really good job at being a dupe for Peridot. Peridot from Chanel has kind of a red flash at the end. This doesn't necessarily have a red flash at the end, but it has a very deep bronze flash at the end, like at the end of the spectrum kind of a thing when you tilt it. So this is about $8 wherever you could find it. You gotta look really hard to find it. I found it on a whim. Someone kind of like hid it behind a different display, so I just kind of found it there. But if you can just find it, call around your local place to see if they have it. It's $8, and the Chanel one is $28, so it's worth looking for that. That collection for Spider-Man is just kind of so-so, but that specific color is worth the look. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys, was this perfume, and this is Ralph Lauren Romance. And I just got this. I didn't buy it though. This was actually my grandmother's, and when we were looking through her room, because she passed away in January, my aunt showed me this, and I said I didn't remember my grandma really wearing this, because she always wore Passion. It was like, I can't remember the name, but it's Passion. It was purple, and the bottle had like diamond shape on it. It was kind of like an Art Deco-y looking bottle, but it was from the 80s, so that one. But voicemail's going in the background. But this is Ralph Lauren Passion, and I had no idea why my grandma would have had this. So my aunt told me that my grandpa was shopping for her for an anniversary one year, kind of recently. Well, he passed away like 10 years ago, so right before he passed away. And he said that he saw the name Romance, and he just thought that that was the sweetest name, and she just needed to have it, because she always reminded him of romance. So it was kind of a guy thing to do, just be like, romance, yeah, you'll like that. But it has a really nice powdery scent, and it's very nice and light to wear. And my aunt gave me, there was a big bottle and a little bottle, and my aunt gave me the little bottle, and she kept the big bottle, and it just kind of reminds me of both of them, because it was a present from my grandpa to my grandma. So now I don't have either of them here with me, but when I wear this perfume, it makes me think of them. So I've actually been wearing this a lot this month. So that's about it. I will see you guys soon. Keep an eye out for my next video, and let's say goodbye to May and hello to June. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.